Hey, hey, TKN beauties. I am your girl, the Kenyatta Nicole, and welcome to another amazing Tipsy Tuesday. I am super excited about this Tuesday, like I'm excited about all the other Tuesdays as well. But we're going to again be talking about why your hair is not growing. This is part 7 on why your hair is not growing. So make sure y'all tap in. Make sure you also share this live and make sure that you give StreamYard permission to show your name. Because a lot of times when y'all pop in, I can't see y'all name. It just says Facebook user. And I'm like, I want to see who I'm talking to. So make sure that y'all are sharing the live. Um, Two, like I say, it's going to be a really, really good topic why your hair is not growing. And the reason today we're going to be talking is because your hair care routine is trash. Yes, I said it. I know that is harsh, but that's why your hair care routine is trash. And we're going to get into it. But before we get into it, go ahead and while y'all share, we're going to play a quick commercial for y'all.
My name is Rhonda, and I live in Powder Springs, Georgia. And I've been natural since 2021. I know a lot of people do the big chop. I did not do that. I just continued to let my hair grow and just slowly cut the relaxer away from my hair. After that point, I went in between braids and just doing wash and goes because I didn't know a lot about natural hair. I would wear a lot of hats, a lot of headbands, and I knew I had to do something different. Well, one day my husband looked at my hair, he looked at me and he said, "What are we gonna do?" Which is translation for what are you going to do about your hair? So I knew at that point I needed to find somebody who specialized in natural hair care. And I was fortunate enough in doing my research on Google to find Kenyatta Nicole. And I filled out a questionnaire on her website. She called me back within 24 hours and we had a great conversation. She talked to me about my hair. She understood eczema and how it affects the scalp. We talked about different foods and chemicals that affect your hair and healthy scalp. And I knew then that this was the person that I needed to start my natural hair journey with. And so I've been with Kenyatta now for probably a little over 2 years. And I started using the Nora hair care products. I use the regrowth serum every day. I put it on my scalp, and I can honestly say that my hair has grown tremendously since it's been under her care. I usually don't press my hair out except maybe twice a year, but when I do, I really see the difference. It's fuller, it's longer, and it really reminds me of how my hair used to be when I was much younger, before chemicals. So I'm very grateful to Kenyatta and very grateful for Nora hair care products because they have helped me, and hopefully that she'll be able to help you as well.
So yeah, so y'all stay tuned. I'm back, y'all. So I'm on live on TikTok and I'm also live on Facebook inside of our private Facebook group community as well. So if you're not a part of that, you need to join. Go to tknbeauty.com to join our private natural hair Facebook group community. Especially if you are struggling with your hair and you don't know what to do. But I had to take a sip of water. But consistency, when it comes to your healthy hair care routine, consistency is key. You want to, if you once you find a routine for your hair, you want to stick to that routine until it's not working for you anymore. Just like anything else in our lives, a lot of times we do fall off. Like right now, I ain't been to the gym in like almost 2 weeks. but I'm going to get back on it. I know that I'm not going to be off for long because I don't want to go back. So the same thing with our hair. I know that I'm on a hair growth journey. So my goal is to grow my hair. So I know that I can't keep this in my hair long, or it's going to start, it's going to do the opposite to my hair instead of me continue to grow my hair, because I've done it in the past before, to where I did hairstyles that was not good for my hair, or I kept it in my hair too long, and then it eventually made my hair come out. So for me, I know that I have to take this out of my hair this week. This week is it. This hair is it. It needs to be refreshing. It's over. So being consistent, and I don't know if y'all are like me. Y'all let me know where we'll be on the right track. Yes. So we got, oh, thank you. Thank you, friend. But we gotta be consistent. So if what is working for you, so say now for me, I have to shampoo my hair once a week. So every week I shampoo my hair and I also deep condition my hair. And I do that because my hair is blonde blonde with color. Your any type of color, your hair is going to be drier than what it normally, if it was your natural um just your natural hair and you don't have any type of color on it or anything like that, but when you go to put color on your hair, you're breaking bonds of your hair. So then you have to make sure that you are putting the moisture in your hair. So for me, that's why I deep condition my hair every week. And then I also do a protein treatment every 6 weeks for my hair, because my hair is blonde, so it's lifted to the sky. And by my hair being blonde, the bonds of my hair is weaker, so it will break easier. So in order for my hair to prevent my hair from breaking, I have to make sure that I am doing those deep conditioner treatments. Deep conditioner treatments help to add moisture to your hair, and it prevent it from breaking off. So knowing your hair care routine, one of the things that you need to know, how often do you need to shampoo your hair? What is your shampoo cycle? So I just told y'all mine's is once a week. When you figure out what your shampoo cycle is, then you want to stick to that shampoo cycle so your hair can continue to grow. So if hair growth, because our scalp is the key foundation to how your hair is going to grow out. So if you don't have a healthy scalp, then the hair is not going to be able to, like, it can still grow, but then as it's growing, it's not going to be healthy. It's not going to be nice, thick, and strong. So that's another reason why we make our hair growth juices, because healthy hair starts from the inside. Stimulation. Before I with the scalp. So having a clean scalp, just like we clean our clothes, you need to be making sure that you are cleaning your scalp, because if your scalp is dirty, it also causes like scalp buildup, a lot of dandruff, then it smells. You just don't want that. And it's about appearance as well. So you want your hair to look nice, fresh, and clean, and your scalp as well. So make sure that you know your shampoo cycle, so you are cleansing your scalp so your hair can continue to grow. Another thing, products. What type of product are you using? The right products for your hair? So if your hair lacks if your hair is always dry, then can somebody tell me what type of products should you be using? If your hair is breaking, what type of products should you use? Do y'all know this? My hair was on my shoulder and I used to perm my, now my hair is short. So is your hair short? because you was relaxing your hair, or is your hair short because you cut it? Why is your hair short? Because a lot of times, and there's people, I'm gonna tell y'all this, I'm not anti clients are natural, but I'm not anti relaxer. I just don't do relaxers. But there are stylists, and I also have stylist friends that do relaxers, and they do a good job at them, and they have clients that have really long hair. But knowing what your hair needs, I would like relaxing it. Yeah, so Cassandra, find a stylist. I would not recommend you relaxing your hair at home. That's when you come into a problem, because the relaxers that are in the store are more stronger than the professional relaxers. And I know when I was doing relaxers, there was different things that we made sure we did, like conditioning the hair before you put on that relaxer, conditioning the hair while you have the relaxer on it, and then also conditioning the hair after you um shampoo the relaxer off of the hair, even before you even apply a conditioner. So going to a professional when it comes to any type of chemical services, and knowing how to um take manage your hair is going to help you to grow your hair, and then they'll be able to tell you, is your hair really right for a relaxer, or should you go natural. So I hope that helped you. But products, knowing what products are right for your hair. So if you need if your hair is dry, we talked about that last week. We talked about dryness. So if your hair is dry, then your hair needs more moisture. And there's different type of shampoos. There's clarifying shampoos, hydrating shampoos, there's detox shampoos, there's therapeutic shampoos, there's all type of shampoos. So a lot of times on my clients, I always do a detox or clarifying shampoo. My clients only come to me, majority of my, I have clients that come every 2 weeks, but I also have clients that only come every 3 weeks to once a month. So if you're only shampooing your hair every 3 weeks or once a month, then you need to be doing a clarifying shampoo or a detox shampoo. Now, when you use those shampoos, you need to make sure that you are following it up with a moisture shampoo. And that's when Nora's moisture shampoo comes into play. So our moisture is the key foundation to healthy hair, y'all. The key foundation. Think about it like this. Now outside, the trees are starting to grow. Touch a leaf. When you touch the leaf, it's going to be nice and hydrated, and you're only going to be able to bend it. Now, when it becomes fall time and the leaves start falling off the trees, they turn a different color, and then it end up you can crumble it. And so that's because there's no more moisture in that tree. So our hair is the same way. When it's nice and hydrated, it's going to bend. When it's dry and brittle, it's going to split and it's going to break. So making sure you're using the right products for your hair. So determine, what do your hair need in order to reach its hair goal? So I know, and what is the current state of your hair? So if your hair is dry, it needs moisture. If your scalp is dry, then it also needs moisture. If your hair breaks really easily, then it needs protein. It needs something to help to strengthen your hair and build the bonds back up. So product uses is so important when it comes to your healthy hair care routine. I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but sometimes too, when you our hair can act like what's the word for it? It start to remember the products that we are using. And have y'all ever experienced this where you're using a product, it's working really, really well for your hair, but now it's not doing the same thing for your hair like it used to? Well, the reason that is happening is because your hair has gotten used to that product, and it's time for you to switch it up. Now, you don't have to completely like give up the product, but you can add a new product in, switch it out, because our hair tends to which is a good thing, because it's like what it's doing, it's like what you're using, it's doing really, really good. And it's, it's what's the word I'm trying to I can't think of the word, but it's liking it. So it's not a bad thing that your hair is doing that, but you, yeah, just introduce a new product to your healthy hair care routine if your hair is starting to do that. Um, what we are eating, that's one of the main big things. Y'all gonna hear me say that each and every week because it's so important. If y'all tuned in from last week, if you didn't, you can go back and watch it on YouTube, or you can join our private Facebook group community, especially on TikTok, because the lives do not save on TikTok. Um, and I gave y'all like how much protein you should be eating. I broke down the numbers. We're not going to be doing that this week, but I broke that down. But nutrition is so important, and that's why we do the juices as well, because what you are putting in your body is super important when it comes to your healthy hair care routine. Make sure that you are paying attention, especially if you have problem areas. Y'all know, ladies, our edges is one of those fragile areas. Like our edges, and I would say the back of our hair too, it's just one of those fragile areas. So you have to make sure um, you are eating the proper nutrients, because our hair is the last place to get the nutrients supply in our body. So say your body is already lacking vitamin D, or if your body is lacking iron. Well, if you're not getting a proper iron in your body and you're having hair issues, then guess what? Your hair is really going to fall out. Iron is one of those key essential things that we need in order for our hair to grow. So if your body is already lacking the iron, then your hair is not going to get the nutrients that it needs. And that's how our hair end up growing out nice, thick, and full. So if your hair is fine, or you have thin hair and you say, oh, I want my hair to grow thick and full. Well, in order, how you're going to get your hair to grow nice, thick, and full is by you eating the right things in your body and you drinking the right supplements. Now, for me, I do a multivitamin. I love my multivitamin. It's liquid, 60 to 80% cell absorption rate than when you're taking a pill form. And a lot of times your body, like say if you're having gut issues, if you're taking a pill, your body can't even process that pill to break it down. So you're thinking that you're doing something good, but if you have issues, then you're still not getting your body can probably be processing like 40% of that pill. Take liquid because I know that I get a 60 to 80% cell absorption rate than when I'm taking a pill form. Now, ask your doctor, do your own research, because I'm not a doctor. I'm just letting y'all know from experience. I'm somewhat of a expert when we talk about nutrition, because I don't lost weight, gain weight, lost weight, gain weight. I don't did all type of things, research, all type of stuff. So that's why I can tell y'all this information on a nutrition fact. Then the last thing, when it comes to hair care your hair care routine, y'all, heat and not doing a non-protective style. So it's the summer right now, and we're gonna do a live about that. So next month we'll probably do a live about, because I know it's the summer about to hit. It's about to be braid season. So I want to make sure that y'all are not doing protective styles that are not helping you on your healthy hair care journey. So making sure the style that you are doing is truly a protective style. I've ran into a lot of women that have gotten braids, and their braids have caused their hair to come out. I'm not gonna go deep into it, because I was like, okay, Kenyatta, stop, don't do it, because I will go deep. I really want us to make the juice tonight. I want to make sure that we make our fresh juice tonight, and I don't want my laptop to go dead. I did get a new battery, but it looks like my charger is not charging. Now I need a new charger. So that's crazy. But your styles, y'all, let me tell y'all this, for all my natural hair women. It is okay to put heat on your hair, because I've seen a lot of people, I've had a few women that have came to me and was like, "Oh, I don't do any type of heat." Well, depending on the hairstyle that you get, it do require heat. It's nothing wrong with like blow drying and flat ironing your hair, but you got to do the necessary things, like putting a leave-in spray on your hair before you put the heat on your hair, which is going to help you when it comes to heat damage. And then also but the leave-in can help as a heat protectant, or you can put a heat protectant on your hair as well to help to prevent heat damage. Another thing, if your hair is I always tell my clients this that get their hair flat iron. Once you flat iron your hair, do try to avoid flat ironing your hair again. Now, if you do it one time after, that's okay. It's not going to cause damage. But if you steady flat ironing your hair, it will cause your hair to break. It will cause your hair to have heat damage, because your hair is dirty. So it's like you ironing dirty clothes. Your clothes dirty and you iron it. What's gonna happen? You're gonna smell that smell, and you might burn a hole in it. But our hair is more fragile than the clothes. So have y'all ever seen women that have weave and they're steady pressing that leave out, and now that leave out is shorter than the rest of their hair? The reason, because the hair is dirty and they're steady just pressing, and it will cause breakage and it will cause damage. So it's nothing wrong with you putting heat on your hair, but you just got to do it the right way. So making sure you are properly shampooing your hair, properly conditioning your hair, doing your leave-in to help protect your hair from heat damage. So those are the things that you need to make sure that you are doing in order when it comes to your healthy hair care routine. So knowing your shampoo cycle, when you need to shampoo your hair, when do you need to treat your hair, what products you need to use, and what was the last one? the products you need to use, and well, I can't think. I just said it. But those were the three things. I'm like, no, those were the three things. What shampoo, your shampoo cycle, when you need to treat your hair. Oh, trims too. When do you need to trim your hair? So that's very important. Trimming will not stop your hair from growing. It will prevent your hair from splitting up, which will cause damage, like split ends, which will split all the way up to, it can split all the way up, and that cause breakage. So you want to make sure you're not doing those things. When I was saying that, I had thought about something else, and then I'm like, well, it was something else, and y'all, I just forgot. What was it? He did, yeah. Okay. So those the things when it comes to your healthy hair journey. Um, and also tying your hair up at night. What do you need to do to tie? How do you need to tie your hair up at night? Because that is a big factor as well. How to tie your hair up at night? Should you? I just sleep on my Nora's satin pillowcases. Those really help me. I don't like to because I get hot at night. So I don't like to put a lot of stuff on my hair. I will put a bonnet on my hair when I'm getting in the shower to prevent the water from swelling my hair up. But tying your hair up at night too, that will help to prevent your hair from damage. If you are sleeping on cotton pillowcases, it's time for you to switch it up. Cotton can cause friction, which can cause hair breakage. So switching to satin and silk pillowcases. Silk is more expensive than satin. Sometimes silk can cause you to be more hot at nighttime. So with the Norris pillowcases, ours are satin, but it does help to protect your hair at night. And satin pillowcases help to hold the moisture in your hair. So if your hair is dry and you get hot at nighttime, or say your bonnet come off at nighttime, to help add that extra layer of protection, you can use the satin pillowcases at nighttime. So let's get into our fruit juice, our hair growth juice. Are y'all excited? Do y'all have the recipe? If y'all don't have the ingredients for tonight, make sure y'all text recipe to 855-916-0104. Now, every time we do our juice recipe, I also talk about what each juice does for the hair. Tonight, I don't want to forget to share with y'all about this. So I was like, oh, let me write that note real quick. But tonight, this is my first time ever making this juice. I never tasted. I be finding these recipes, and I was like, okay, we're gonna try this. And as I when I went to the grocery store today, and I was like, oh, wait a minute, I don't know how this about to taste, but we're gonna be doing a cucumber, because I like to make a good amount. We're gonna be using lemons, apple, and ginger. Have y'all ever tried that before? Cucumbers, lemons, apples, and ginger. And when I said apple, I was like, maybe I should have got the green apple. But I end up getting these apples they call Pink Lady. They were on sale. So that's the apple that we're going to be using today. We're also going to be using the Namo juicer. If you don't have a juicer, that's okay, because you can also use a blender as well. The only thing with the blender, you would need something to squeeze out, so you the pulp or whatever it's called. So you squeeze that out. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing today. Now, cucumbers are really good for hydration. So if your hair is, let me wash my hands. If your hair is dry, cucumbers is one of those things that you can put in your body that's going to help with hydration for your body. Cucumber also helps to hydrate your body, and it also helps to hydrate your scalp as well. So if your scalp is dry, let me just adjust everything. Yeah. So bring this up more. Okay. So cucumbers, if your hair lacks hydration, if your hair is dry, cucumbers are really good. Cucumbers also have and it also has a good source of potassium. Cucumbers also is an anti-inflammatory. So if your scalp it gets really inflamed, cucumbers is really good to incorporate into your diet and also your juicing as well. Cucumber is really good. Lemons, y'all. Lemons is good for everything. Lemons are will help to balance your scalp pH. So what that means is, say your scalp gets really dry and flaky, your pH could be off. So lemons is really good for the body, and not only is it really good for the inside of our body, it's also good for your hair as well. Lemon has a really good, is very rich in vitamin C. Vitamin C is really lemon also has antioxidants that help to protect the scalp and also help to protect your hair follicles. So incorporating like lemons into your juices, incorporating doing lemon water. I'm going to start doing more lemon water because I want to get my body fat count down. And they said lemon water is really good to help with body fat. And y'all, I just told y'all how it's really good to help with your hair as well. Too. Now, apples, have y'all noticed lately for the past few weeks? I think apples have been in all of our juices. So I'm gonna keep saying, remember they said the apples keep the doctor away. So apples are really good, rich in vitamin A, B, and C. So if your body lacks any of those, vitamin B, vitamin C, then you need to be adding apples into your diet, whether you're eating them or juicing them. Apples also has antioxidants in it as well. Apples contain, now this is new. Every week I find out something different. So what I found out this week with apples contain a compound that helps to strengthen the hair strands, and it also helps to reduce breakage, which helps to promote healthier, longer hair. I was like, what? Okay, we're gonna keep adding apples in our juices every single week for the apples. Let's add them. So I think green apples would be really good for this recipe. But today we're using the pink lady apple. They was on sale, and a apple is better than no apple. And y'all let me know if y'all have how have y'all been enjoying these our juices. Have y'all been trying them? Because I want y'all to try these juices. I don't just get on here just to give y'all this information for y'all not to try them. I really want y'all to start trying these juices, and y'all come back in our natural hair private Facebook group community, and y'all let me know how y'all like them. Did they taste bad? What you liked about it? What you didn't like about it? Let a sister know. Um, we may even do a contest or something. I don't know. Also, too, we're gonna add ginger. Y'all know it ain't a juice if we don't put ginger in it. Ginger is really good with blood circulation. So if you have stubborn hair growing, so good. Ginger helps. A lot of times we need something to help wake up those follicles. And ginger is one of those things. So add the ginger to your diet. Ginger also helps to it's has antimicrobial properties that can also help out um and help with dandruff as well. So if you have a dandruff issue, you're to your diet, you can make a ginger tea. I love good ginger tea. What I do is I'll just cut off pieces of ginger, and I bought some honey because I want to make a whole ginger like big tea where I put the ginger pieces in it. No, first I'm gonna boil it, the ginger in water, then cut up the pieces, and then added that water to some honey, and then like just drink it, every single day. But ginger is really, really good. Ginger also helps to improve your nutrient absorption. And so say if your body, like if you're going through any type of health issues and your body is really not absorbing the things that you eat, like I told y'all earlier about how sometimes our body won't absorb certain nutrients depending on if you have like any type of gut issues or liver issues or anything like that. Well, I just told y'all, incorporate the ginger, and ginger will help your body to absorb the nutrients. Y'all see, y'all learning a lot today because I am too. uh, but yeah, so doing that, I'm just gonna cut up my juice, cut up the juices because I didn't do any type of pre-cutting. I was super, y'all, I was tired. This week has been a really long week for me. I was just tired. I'm working every day this week. So it's just been one of those weeks. Let me toss this and I'm gonna come back. But if y'all have any type of questions, this is y'all time to ask y'all questions when it comes to your healthy hair care routine. Let me know what type of. Let me know too. Or what is your like? How do y'all wear y'all hair? Is your hair natural? Is it do you do a lot of protective styles? Because too much of anything can ruin your hair. So say you do a lot of crochets, right? And I'm gonna get a bigger knife for that one. You do a lot of crochets, and and that's all you do. But you never give your hair a break. You're never deep conditioning your hair. You're never doing your ends trim. Your hair, the crochets are too tight. Well, guess what? That protective style can turn into an unprotected style. So making sure that you are giving your hair a break, like anything in life. It need breaks. Your hair need a break too sometimes. Don't just keep doing the same thing. Don't compromise. And I see too, like there's been a lot of times that I just wanted to stop doing hair. And a lot of times because I would get different women in my chair. And that's why I had to start doing things different. I would get different women in my chair, and it was just all about the style. I'm like, no, you shouldn't be doing this style. Let's try something different. And they're like, no, I just want to keep getting this style. And then it's doing more damage than good. And I was like, you know what? I'm finna stop doing this because I'm putting my name on it. I have fired clients because of that. Like I really have. Like I stopped doing certain services because I'm like, this is not good for the hair. It's not it's doing it's just certain things. I just stopped doing. And I don't want to call it out, or anything like that. But there's just a lot of things that I just stopped doing. So all I do is natural hair, silk presses and twists. Silk presses and twists. That's it. That's all that's what I do. And healthy hair. But don't let your hairstyle compromise your hair. Because I think that so many times I used to work at the senior building. And when I worked there, I would hear so many women say, oh, my hair used to be so thick, nice and full, but I was doing this. I put those relaxers on my hair. I was doing this and doing that. And now look at my hair. And I always say this, God forbid anything were to happen. Like you have to get on any type of medication because certain medications will cause your hair to come out as well. Like I know a lot of the high blood pressure medications, and sometimes people, with diabetes and stuff like that, they can experience hair issues as well. So making sure, a lot of times we don't have control over certain things, but the things that you do have control over, you got to do better. We got to do better. Like I said earlier, sometimes we will fall off, and it's okay. We're human. I always say, as long as God give us another day to be great, we can be great. But other than that, you got to do your part, and you got to make sure that you are doing the right thing when it comes to your hair.